Interesting. And the patented Nick White DK, the Yeti as I sometimes call it. Love that skin.
That's a classic for sure.
Yeah, so it is going to be, what are we seeing? Fox.
Fox. Okay.
All right, so we've got a couple of...
we've got an aggressive set going on here.
With the grappler and the rush down. This is the kind of ultimate I wanted to see.
This is everyone's favorite ultimate.
Oh, all right, 3% in exchange for the charge. Not sure how I feel about that. Usually I want to like run in and put some pressure on the monkey.
Yeah, this is... honestly, you'd think that this would be really Fox favored because of how fast he is and that sort of thing. But Fox
like,
being so light, like sometimes DK can just get some of those random like back air confirms.
Ooh, that dash attack crosses up the up B, which I know Nick went for it because of the armor, but
yeah,
that's a good way to get Fox off stage and get your edge guard going.
It's not very common that you see a Fox versus a DK in bracket, so we are in sort of unfamiliar territory. But Dark Brand's getting a lot of these big hits.
Oh,
but DK
swatted out the armor on the. Oh, very nice. Chess's Fox is looking kind of clean.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good confirms he's getting here. I think Dark Brenton was starting off with some of the reads, but of course reads are just reads, and you can't get them all the time. And
yeah, and then trying to land as Donkey Kong, just like, jeez,
brutal.
Yeah,
feels
nearly
like
connecting.
Chess isn't getting a ton of these big ledge traps though. I guess he did close up the stock that last time. Well, no, I think
like he's winning on stage, so like. If he's not comfortable with his ledge trap game, then like I think he's playing it just fine.
That's true, yeah. But how does he close up the stock though? That's going to be a really important thing.
Yeah, I don't think that F tilt can 2-frame.
Fox F tilt or
DK.
Angled? I'm
Angled
not sure,
down,
actually.
maybe.
Maybe. I don't want to spread.
I've never seen it
misinformation
happen. Oh my God! Big damage coming out from Nick.
That's the big damage that DK wants.
Yeah, solid 85 in exchange for the stock loss at 130. What's up? Thank you.
Yeah, it feels like Jess is just kind of holding on here. A big bury coming off from DK, dashing, passing out at forward smash. Those are some of those early kills that you expect to see of DK, and especially against a character as light as Fox.
Yeah, but with an almost 100% deficit here, like I don't know. Like Nick's gonna need a huge combo to get this back.
Yeah. An offstage situation could also go in. All
right, there's the start of something.
There's a ding dong. Not quite getting a second up air there, which would have been really important, but already at 70%, a back air and Fox is off stage, just like
all
that.
of a sudden.
So let's see. Going for that spike there and the giant punch.
Oh,
a big
wow.
Big parry.
Okay.
Yeah, very intense set there. I feel like Dark Brandon got a lot of the reads that he wanted, but wasn't able to always follow up on it, even if he knew what was happening. So could just be a small execution thing, or just a troubleness of catching such a fast faller like Fox.
He was getting more as time went on too, so it could just be picking up on opponents' habits.
Could be, yeah.
So I expect we'll see another DK and Fox matchup here.
Oh, looks like we might have a potential problem with the stream setup. I see some people fiddling with the monitor. Looks like we might be good now, though. Okay, it turns out to be a headphone issue.
Okay.
I think this happened last week too, where like something slipped or whatever, and only like one of the like the sides of the headphones would work or something like that, and not the other. So it looks like we got it fixed now, though. So
sweet.
So we're going back to PS2. I think this is pretty.
I think this is just going to be a run back. Okay, so they're going try hard.
So now we're seeing it. We're seeing some gameplay now. Villager ZSS. That is pretty interesting.
Yeah. I just think it's interesting when going tryhard means climb up the tier list a lot for one and climb down for the other.
There are two types of Smash players.
Oh. You don't see people get hit by the tree a lot.
Yeah, the tree's
That's a good look for if you're...
I wonder how the tree is in this matchup, because the tree does hit upwards, and ZSS does like to go for a lot of these aerial options. And even though ZSS has, of course, a lot of mix-ups, it makes making these callouts a bit easier, because even if they do something like a B-reverse engage, then they can still, like, they'll still be in the air, so you can get things like the slingshot or like a tree that can cover multiple of these options at once. But then again, Chess is sort of getting a lot of damage with things like the trees, a lot of the zoning, a lot of swing shots. It seems like Dark Brandon is sort of struggling to get in here.
You say that as he's got him off stage, nearly getting that edge guard. Never mind getting that edge guard.
Commentator's curse, I swear.
You are on it with those today.
I swear, it's been happening like every set. It's bad. Maybe it's because I linger on some topics too. I don't know.
Alright, watch this one. So Nick managing to hold on to the stock.
Oh god, okay.
Never mind. See?
Yep. It's because you said something. The only way to get a fair match is for there to be no commentators, so...
Alright. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like there's anywhere that Villager can run to that Zero Suit can't get to very quickly.
Yeah, but I think despite that, Chess is doing a pretty good job of just getting those straight hits.
Grabbing him
exactly
through the tree.
Villager wants. Yeah, ZS has a lot of good options to deal with the tree. A lot of times villagers can sort of hide behind the tree in order to let the tree block some projectiles or anything like that, just camp out. But ZSS having the grab and the Zair, or not the Zair, the side B to hit through it is a really good option.
Yeah, she is the projectile.
Yeah.
Oh, not quite. Really wants the side B here. I think he's just looking to force him off stage.
Yeah. We did see Dark Brandon benefit a lot from that offstage situation, so it makes sense that he's still fiending for it. But Chess is doing a really good job of calling out these approaches for Dark Brandon, but Dark Brandon, as soon as he got that grab, got into an advantage situation. I think he's doing a really good job of closing out the stocks, which might be a very important thing in this set.
Yeah, combination between Zero Suit's like really like high like jump height, like so giving her a ton of vertical mobility, plus like that quick back air. Right, it's like really tough to deal with for a lot of characters, especially ones that are going to fall as slowly as Villager. Oh my god, I thought we were going to see this match 4.
I do like the way Chess is covering a lot of these options though. He's throwing a lot of these roid lockets into the air instead of in the ground. I'm not sure if you noticed that, but this is a pretty good change for ZSS because it restricts a lot of like the aerial options, and even if Chess goes for like a swing shot in the ground and may not necessarily directly get a ton out of it, it's much more likely to hit and at least not give ZSS some of these aggressive options. Like in that situation, that grounded wood rocket allowed ZSS to jump over and go for 50-50 there. But that aerial one allowed forced ZSS to grab, which allowed Chess to get that grab. So I kind of like this sort of dynamic that Chess has been going for. Of course, this offstage situation is very scary. Chess going very low. Dark Brandon playing out the ledge trap. One side B might take it, and I think Dark Brandon knows that.
Yeah, really nice recoveries so far by Chess, just trying to do what he can to stay alive.
Going really low has been really solid. Not being able to avoid some of the ZSS fair. But we have another offstage situation. What will Dark Brandon do to cover it? Earlier in the set, we saw Dark Brandon go for that back air and tech check, but there's the back air as Chess gets back on stage.
Just like you said, go for the back air.
Just go for the back air.
Alright, so going into game 3 here, is this still best of 3 territory, or are we...
I think it is still best of 3, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just top 4 that's best of 5.
Got it. Alright, yeah, it's going to be Villager Zero Suit again. Did not see where we were going. Alright, small battlefield.
Okay. I think this is a reasonable counter pick for ZSS. It does give the platforms closer to the sides, giving much more ledge mix-ups and as more spaces to sort of hide under stage to sort of camp out and not worry about some of the villagers' approaches. Yeah, Chess is kind of...
that's huge damage right there.
Huge damage.
Yeah, but that move sends almost entirely horizontally now. It's not gonna... Taking a little bit of a hit there.
Does not want to be in these scrap situations, especially in disadvantage against the ZSS. Great tech by Chess coming out.
Yeah, it's doing a really good of walling out with these projectiles. Oh my god. See,
that bowling ball just catching under the
I thought Nick drifted around it, but I guess not.
Yeah.
I love SDing at 0.
Now it's on Dark Brandon to figure out how to close the stock, and it seems like in general Chess is playing the set a lot more aggressive. I'm seeing a lot of drift forward swing shots and void rockets rather than just holding a corner and throwing out these projectiles and camping the tree.
Yeah, this is the situation Villager wants to be in. Keep the lead, and you don't really have to go in. But he's hitting almost every slingshot.
But see, I feel like almost the opposite's happening here, to where instead of just hiding out and trying to hold a lead, he's playing for some of these aggressive options. Maybe expecting this Dark Brand to respect some of the more defensive options and catching him off guard.
Oh, Nick got lucky that down smash did not bury. That could have been something
side
really
B hitting
bad.
for the void rocket though, close out the stock, which is nice.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you want to see it. I was about to say, I thought I was about to curse a near flip kick into existence.
Yeah.
But something like that will really put Nick back in the driver's seat in this match.
The triple turnips allowing Chess to get that earlier kill on ZSS. Things are looking really good for Chess here. I think Dark Brandon's starting to adjust to this new playstyle that Chess is adopting, but is it too late? We will soon find out. Up smash coming in. I think Chess is just really feeling himself at this point. Really just catching Dark
I don't know what it looks like when a Villager's feeling himself, so I'll take your word for it.
I mean, just seeing things like that up smash, really just not hesitating to scrap with his ZSS. Like, look at some of these options, like going forward the swing shots, hopping forward that bravely against his ZSS is scary,
oh my god.
And slipping
breaks
out.
That multi-hits. And that Villager Nair is such a strong out of shield option too.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Nick's got to be super careful here.
The axe is online, yeah. Ooh, a good roll-in from Dark Brandon, figuring out what to do against some of these aerial rockets I was talking about earlier. But we are in an offstage situation. Villager having that void rocket to cover so many options is so good. Ooh,
oh, that parry could have been. Oh,
ooh, very swift back throw. Yeah, might have caught Dark Brandon off guard. He did go for the throw right away without any pummels or anything like that.
Yeah, all good stuff to.
Yeah, very good